The sixth question, prove that if the bisector of angle BAC of triangle ABC is perpendicular to side BC, then triangle ABC is an isosceles triangle. Okay, they have given to us that the bisector of angle BAC is perpendicular to side BC. So, we have a triangle ABC here. There is this angle BAC. AD is the bisector of this angle BAC. Means AD is dividing this angle BAC into two equal angles. That is, angle BAD is equal to angle DAC. You see with these small rounds it is denoted because they are equal to each other. What have we to prove? That triangle ABC is an isosceles triangle. So let us see now what is given. Given triangle ABC is a triangle. Ray AD is the bisector of angle. Is it ABC? No, it is BAC. So here we'll write bisector of angle BAC. So ray AD is the bisector of angle BAC. Okay. Then ray AD perpendicular to, ray AD is perpendicular to what? This segment BC. So we can write here segment BC. Now what have we to prove? They have said to prove triangle ABC is an isosceles triangle. So I can write here to prove triangle ABC is an isosceles triangle. Now, how do I prove? I will consider two triangles, triangle ADB and triangle ADC. So, in triangle ADB and triangle ADC, angle BAD is congruent to angle CAD, right? So, angle BAD congruent to angle CAD. Why? Because ray AD is the bisector of angle BAC. So, here I can write because ray AD is the bisector of angle BAC. Then I have one pair of segment also which is congruent. Let us look at the figure. Here, when you look at these two triangles, do we see this segment AD which is common to triangle ABD and triangle ACD? So, segment AD is common. So, I can write here segment AD is congruent to segment AD. What is the reason then I can write here? Common side. So we have one pair of angles, we have one pair of side, we have one more pair of angles. Which is that? You see here, this ray AD was perpendicular to segment BC. Therefore, angle ADB is congruent to angle ADC. Angle ADB is congruent to angle ADC. What did I write? Angle ADB is congruent to angle ADC. What is the reason? That is because ray AD is perpendicular to segment BC. So we write here ray AD is perpendicular to segment PC. Therefore, we got one pair of angles, we got one pair of sides, also we got one more pair of angles. Therefore, the two triangles are congruent to each other. Which are the triangles? Triangle ADB and triangle ADC. Therefore, triangle ADB congruent to triangle ADC. By which test will they be congruent? Here angle, side, angle. Therefore by the ASA test. Now once we said they are congruent, we have to prove that triangle ABC is an isosceles triangle. Now look at these two triangles. We took triangle ABD and triangle ACD. Therefore, segment AB also will be congruent to segment AC, right? So we can write here segment AB congruent to segment AC. What will be the reason? It is already, these triangles are already congruent by the ASA test. So how will these two segments be congruent to each other? By CSCT, corresponding sides of congruent triangles. Therefore, once these pair of sides are congruent, we can say here, look at the triangle segment AB congruent to segment AC. Now, is triangle ABC an isosceles triangle? Yes. Therefore, triangle ABC is an isosceles triangle.